Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Hope everybody's having a great week so far. It's really heating up out here in Arizona. In the past week, it's been we've already hit the high 90s already. It's only April 6th. So, this video is in response to a request by my friend Eric and his son Will. How you guys doing? And this is about the Bears, about how they made so many bad deals, bad trades. I think to be a good team, you have to, the quarterback is the anchor. You've got to have a lot of your parts together too. You need good kickers. You need good defensive line, offensive line. It's not just about the quarterback, but the quarterback plays a big part of it. I'd say 65%. That's just my opinion. You look at a lot of these teams like won multiple Super Bowls, like the Patriots, for example. Now the Buccaneers, Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers with the Packers, and going way back in the past, Joe Montana with the 49ers, and Dan Marino with the. Actually, I don't think he won a Super Bowl, but they were good for many years. Dan Marino with the Dolphins. You just cannot make it happen, I don't think, without a somewhat decent quarterback. It's like the Bears, they made it to the Super Bowl back in 2006, but it showed Rex Grossman. It wasn't because of him that they made that Super Bowl. It was because of their defense. And Devin Hester, who was really famous for kickoff returns, punt returns, getting touchdowns. He was like a Walter. That guy, he had so much speed. He was like a Walter Payton when it came to punts and kickoff returns. Like, oh, another touchdown. First play of the game, kickoff against the Colts, he got a touchdown. The Packers, over the years, they've been a good team. Won couple Super Bowls, but they've always been a playoff contender, with the exception of a few seasons over the last 30 years, kind of like the Lakers in basketball, the Yankees in baseball. And there were only like two main quarterbacks going all the way back to 92. You got Brett Favre, and now today, Aaron Rodgers. And it just showed in that 2006 Super Bowl. It was mainly with the Bears, it was their defense. And it wasn't because of Rex Grossman. And it really showed in that game against the Colts. The score wasn't really that bad, 29-17, but it was a terrible performance, especially in the second half. I think at that time, that got rated like the worst performance by a quarterback in the Super Bowl ever. The Bears had such an easy schedule that year, and even against the terrible teams they played. The Arizona Cardinals were terrible that year. They were down 20-0. The Arizona Cardinals, like, what the hell's going on? They ended up winning that game because of good, defensive plays. 21-20, but it's like, come on, wait till you play a good team like the Packers, the Patriots, which they did, and the Packers, the Patriots didn't make those mistakes. And that was they were talking about that. I could see if the Cardinals were a good team, but that game is still talked about to this day. It's like, come on, it shouldn't have taken you that much effort to beat the Cardinals. And the Bears have had so many starting quarterbacks over the last 30 years. I can't even remember all of them. And probably the best deal they made was for Cade McNown, and I don't know what the hell was up with that guy, but he got to the NFL. He couldn't do anything. He actually won back-to-back Super Bowls with Rose Bowls, which is like the Super Bowl of college football, with UCLA. And that was a huge draft year for quarterbacks, 99. You had Dante Culpepper with the Vikings, Donovan McNabb with the Eagles. Trying to remember, there was another guy, I forget his name, and then Cade McNown, who was supposed to be like the next, Jim McMahon of the Bears, and he didn't do shit. They only had him for 2 years. They got rid of him, and he was out of the league in a couple more years. He was like a second or third stringer with the Redskins, the Dolphins, and if you look at his stats, he only played like 26. They've had quarterbacks that are injury prone too. He was injured a lot in the 2 seasons that he played with the Bears, and if you look at his stats, he actually looks like respectable, but the only reason for that is he had like 3 games. He played 26 games in his 2 seasons with the Bears, and he had like a few games, maybe 3 or 4 games, where he played great, like spectacular, but he played like those other games, 20 games, like crap. So that's really the only reason. If you look at his stats, he looks somewhat respectable, but he was absolutely terrible. I couldn't stand that guy. He was always looking for excuses too. he would overthrow passes, and he'd blame his receivers. He'd say, oh, they were running too slow, or they were too slow to react to his moves, to his plays. It's just so ridiculous. And the Bears, they had a good, even Jim McMahon was marginal at best. You know, they didn't win the '85 Super Bowl because of him. They haven't had he's the best quarterback the Bears have had since that time. And I think they traded him in, what is it, 88 or 89, 90, something like that. You know, and then they got Eric Kramer from the Lions, who was a great quarterback. But all of a sudden he came to the Bears, and he didn't do crap, really. In '95, he had a good year. He threw for over 5,000 yards, but they didn't make the playoffs. And then that was pretty much the end of him. They were terrible the rest of the years that he played for them. And, you know, all these other quarterbacks like Mike Tomczak, Jim Harbaugh, Rex Grossman, Jim Miller. I can't even remember all of them, but so many quarterbacks they were just marginal at best, and so injury prone. You're having to put your second or third stringer in there. Absolutely terrible. And it's just amazing. Yeah, I think the Bears have gone through like 40 starting quarterbacks over the last since the Jim McMahon days, and since '92, the Packers, they've had Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers. That's it. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Had a great Easter. Made some steaks and some beer brats that were absolutely excellent. Hope Will and Eric, I hope you had a great Easter. I don't know if you two are subscribed. I got 78 subscribers, so I only need 2 more to get to 80. So if you are not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button and you will get notifications whenever I post videos. So thank you all so much for watching. Comment, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you all real soon with another great video. Have a great rest of the week, everybody. Take care. Bye.